What up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel, November 24th, day after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a great holiday. I know I did. I'll be heading home back to Hartford sometime later on today. But I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube as far as reference to like Monday Night Raw, um, watching Paige's return. Um, with two members of NXT, and then I watched her when she approached Alexa Bliss, making a statement there. Um, and then also after Raw went off the air, after Roman Reigns had defeated The Miz for the Intercontinental title, The Miz was out shooting his mouth off as good as he can. And he does. Miz is one of the best mic workers in the WWE today. But he's going to be leaving, and they wanted to find a way to get him off TV. So he loses the Intercontinental title. He gets pretty much beat up, and he claimed he had a broken rib, and he was bad mouthing the Houston fans when he turned around and saw the Shield. And they proceeded to put him through a table. Now, this is the perfect way to write The Miz off WWE TV. He's been pretty steady for the last couple years. He's going to go film Marine #6. This will be his fourth time in the Marine movie, which I think most of the movies he's done with them, as far as the Marines go, it's been good. Uh, so good luck to that. But again, like with Paige coming back, the Shield being reunited, which is piquing interest, and I think a lot of people have been waiting for a while to see the Shield get back together. So it's piqued some interest, and this should help the WWE in ratings and viewership. Um, that it's not all that bad as far as their viewership goes. They still get, you know, a lot of viewers, obviously, because it is the WWE. But there's those who've changed and turned away. I being one of them that I think it's because of the 3-hour format. And not only that, I get up very, very early in the morning, 3 a.m. So to stay up until like 11 or after 11 really doesn't work for me. A lot of times I'll watch the most important segments or matches on Raw the following day via YouTube. As far as SmackDown goes, they just need to get more of their superstars on that show to make that show a little more competitive. Um, you have AJ Styles, you have Nakamura, and you got you know Bobby Roode come in, Michael Bennett or Mike Canales as they call him, really has been a disappointment. I know it has something to do with his pill addiction, so the WWE is sort of like keeping him, you know, out of the limelight. And really, since he's left Ring of Honor, he had a pretty good stint at TNA when it was owned by Dixie Carter. But once Anthem took over, they left. So, so I'm looking, it's getting towards the end of the year. 2017 wasn't the greatest years for the WWE, but it wasn't the worst either. Um, what do we expect in the future? Well, Kurt Angle has been talking about possibly having another match with John Cena. That could be interesting. It could be fun. Why not? They're both around. You know, bring back something from the past a little bit with two guys that are presently here. So there's also talk of Triple H and Kurt Angle, which could be another good match. But we'll wait and see. People are buzzing about who will take the title away from Brock Lesnar. Now, it's been rumored for a long time that Lesnar was going to lose the title at Mania to Roman Reigns, but that may not be set in stone. There's also talk that possibly he could lose it to Finn Balor. Well, the WWE has really given a big push to Balor, but Vince McMahon feels that his gimmick has been sort of bland. So we'll have to wait and see. You still have like guys like Samoa Joe. You had Braun Strowman, which would be really, when you think about it, he would be the perfect guy to beat Brock. But I think the WWE, because they've changed so much throughout the years, don't want to give the belt to a guy like Braun. But you know, why not? Um, Lesnar's had it for so long, and you sort of forget about the fact that he does have the title because he isn't on full time, which is my beef always. If you're going to be a champion, you need to defend that belt every month. And he's one of those guys that the WWE seems to think that we forget the rules. If you don't defend once a month, you get stripped of your title. But then again, it's Brock Lesnar. So we'll see what the new year brings. Hopefully they does something good. Um, you got Samoa Joe, who's worthy of holding the title. I think Seth Rollins obviously is another one. I mean, there are stars on there that are definitely worthy, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the direction of the WWE is headed into, or possibly maybe they do have a brand swap of superstars and maybe get AJ Styles onto Raw, which I think would be more suitable for him. Although being on SmackDown with the way the roster is right now, AJ could hold that belt for quite some time. And that would be, obviously a good thing for the SmackDown brand and for AJ Styles as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. But, like I said, I don't fully watch the shows anymore, but I do check out, you know, the segments and the matches that I'm interested in. And what I do see is pretty good. So, like I said, when you're up so early, you can't stay up so late. And obviously, I'm going back home later on today, and I got to work tomorrow. You know, so I worked Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, and had the rest of the middle of the week off. So, but we'll see what happens. Probably later on tonight, I'll be watching Impact Wrestling, the holiday show. Um, I skimmed through it after I had gotten it, and I don't know. I'm not so sure how good that's going to be. But in any event, I'm trying to hold on to that passion that I've always had, and that is professional wrestling. And I had lost interest of it quite a bit, but I'm trying to regain it back one way or another. And I'm trying to stay involved in it as well. So we'll see what happens. Again, I'm really thrilled that Paige is back. I think she's going to add a new dimension to Monday Night Raw, and of course the two NXT members, uh, which will add some sort of, you know, confusion and mix up to the women's division, which I think they needed it because they were focusing everything around Sasha, Bailey, Alexa, and Nia Jax, and they need to do more with the girls that they have and the ones that are bringing up, and make it more interesting once again. So, we'll see. I'm interested to see where Paige goes. She'll probably get the title soon, I would imagine, um, because she did get a big pop, and the WWE is riding on her popularity. And like I said, I was very surprised that Paige is back on TV, because of what went on with her in the past. But the WWE is going to take whatever they can get. Um, Fans want to see her, so the WWE is going to utilize that as a tool to get more viewership. And so, it's all about making money, so why not? It's a business. So we'll see what happens. So, well, all that being said, enjoy your Friday. Stay safe, stay warm, and peace. This is the Iceman.